Hello, welcome back to the next episode of Waifu Wars. I'm the giant who's putting that big giant projectile through your particle storm, Scooby Doo.
And I'm that lowly who's costing you a baseball game, so Bernie.
So we're just starting with violence, huh? Wow, you of all people saying that is crazy.
Sports is sports.
That an Eagles fan through and through. Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying, if I was drafting a team, I wouldn't. Shizuka, I'm sorry. You can be the cheerleader or the mascot, but I ain't putting on
Welcome
base.
back to Waifu Wars podcast. We talk about all things anime, the good, the bad, and the weeb. Yeah, the good, the bad, the weeb, and not your waifu, because she really sucks at baseball, and Oni's gonna be a jerk about it.
Unfortunately, I love her. I love her for everything else.
How you? Besides bullying the lowlies you apparently love, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Nothing crazy over here. How's it going with you?
I just came back from a weekend with fun with my friend who visited. Shout out to Southway Kai. He came up to New York City so we can watch the Read podcast live. It was fun. It was such a good time. And then we went to go eat at some spot by there. It was pretty good. It was like a Greek place that's known for their charcoal boiled chicken.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
That sounded weird to me. I was like, why? How? I'm like, what do you mean it's boiled charcoal?
I mean, isn't that just like charcoal broiled or boiled?
I thought it was. Well, did they add a R? Am I stupid?
It can't be boiled. I don't think they boil it in charcoal. That'd be a health hazard.
Well, first of all, you don't know how people cook. All of a sudden you start cooking some stuff with your mama, and now you're just.
I don't mean to flex, but you know.
Oh, not their clothes on Sundays. That's right. You better love the Lord. Wait, hold on. I need to look at their menu. Oh yeah, it is indeed charcoal broiled chicken. I don't know why I miss the R every single time.
To be fair, it is easy to miss.
It sure is. Either way, it was very good. And then right across the place was like my job, but the other location. Oh my god! And then I definitely, because I wanted my friend to taste the ice cream, I definitely was like, "Hey guys, I know you're closing in 10 minutes, but can you serve us?" Which, to be fair, that is at least at our location, we're like serving ice cream until like 11:59 p.m. So yeah, I don't feel too bad for them. I know they had a good close that night, a good fast easy close. Anyways, but that was my night. It was pretty fun. The weather was terrible. I don't know why I keep going out. Where the very few times I keep going out, only it's always when it's raining or snowing, and I'm kind of over it.
Because it always rains and snows. New York sucks.
No, there are plenty of days where I have not. Well, lately it's been snowing a lot. Lately, I will.
You were living in 2024, buddy. This is 2025. There has been no sun.
Literally, high key. Like the last few Februarys were kind of like light. This is like the first one where it feels like maybe global warming isn't as strong as he thought it was. I missed my global warming February. By the way, we are here. We're gonna be talking about anime and stuff and the things. So with that being said, we're gonna hop right on into it with our new segment this week in anime. I'm going to start off first. From an anime news network, Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon, the Super Live stage show, adds performances in Los Angeles and Seattle. First of all, totally either I forgot or just didn't know that like the Sailor Moon live show was coming to like US.
I feel like you
I feel
mentioned
like
that
I
in one of
did,
these
right.
before.
And I'm kind of mad at myself that I didn't get any tickets because I didn't know they were going.
But you said Seattle or Los
Those
Angeles,
are
right?
added. New tour dates added. They're
Oh,
definitely 100% going to be in New York.
well,
Um, and that and see, I truly don't give a shit about like the news. I just use that as like just a vehicle to my rant, which
mm,
is why the like I'm so tired. I'm so tired of paying these crazy prices for these seats. All I want to do is be a theater gay and watch a bunch of Broadway shit, and I can't do that because meanwhile they're upcharged. Do you know how much? Do you know how expensive these tickets are in New York?
no, they're always expensive.
Like even for the mezzanine is ridiculous. Eh,
That's why you have to do. You have to join like these programs that like give away free,
I
not free,
know,
but
but
reduced price
I know they
tickets.
have those, but it's not. They're not gonna have any for this because
Yeah, no, they're not
right.
gonna have
This
this.
is
This is
not
that they're have shit for like Phantom of the
exactly.
Opera.
It's stuff for like Broadway shows essentially. This isn't a Broadway
Mhm.
show. My God, and it's like, like I. It's like usually if this was like okay, I'm just gonna do some cute little thing like whatever, I would just not go and forget about it. But it's like, oh, it's a whole production, and on top of it, they have English subtitles.
Wait, how?
It's probably gonna be like in the screen, like background screen.
Oh. Well, then you definitely need some good seats.
Oh my God! Yeah, first of all, it's almost sold out. Like it's almost
Mm.
sold out. Like the only seats that are left are the really expensive ones or the cheap ones with terrible angles. Which at this point I may or may not like. I would have to ask. I need to ask my friend or literally anyone who's in New York and is interested in seeing the show, because someone has to go with me. Someone has to go
Mm.
with me to justify paying this much money, because at least we're paying the supper together. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Even the tickets for this show that I went to was just expensive. And it was my
Everything's expensive. Welcome to 2025.
no, it's I'm used to paying a lot of money for a lot of things, but man, I'm not used to paying for tickets to go to things. So like
Mm.
that kind of that shock, even though it shouldn't be shocking. I agree. I should not be shocked, but I still am, and I'm still upset about it because now I have the ability to go. But now I'm just like, but like that's a lot of money.
Mm.
I'm so mad. Hang, and it's like a Saturday show too. I didn't see if wait, maybe the other shows of the other days are cheaper. I would consider going on a cheaper day 1,000%. That is okay. That'll be my homework to look up. But yes, that's my news slash rant, mostly rant. What do you have for us?
I'm glad you got it
What
off
do
your
you
chest.
what do you have, buddy?
I have two pieces of news that are really kind of just like one
Mm-hmm.
piece of news because it pertains to the same
Mm-hmm.
subject. Basically, uh, Aru Majutsu no Railgun, so scientific railgun, just got a fourth season
Ooh.
announced, which is wild because I think now it has more seasons than the original Index. I think Index was only 3 seasons.
Really? Oh wow.
I think so. Either way, it feels like it's been a decade since the last Railgun. Oh wow! Apparently it hasn't. Apparently it's only been 5 years.
It's
Wow,
been 5 years
that's
since
I
the
must have really
last.
not remembered it.
That sounds
Yeah,
about right. It does. It literally felt like forever.
really. I feel like it was forever ago that we saw Railgun. But anyway, the fourth season is coming out. Damn, and it was 25 episodes. I do not. Maybe we didn't watch it at
We
all. I don't
definitely.
remember that at
I
all.
feel like we had to have covered it on the podcast. I
Did
like we
we?
had to have.
We gotta look it up after the show.
Mm.
We'll look it up. But yeah, so that's coming out with season 4. Didn't announce when we're getting it, but it's probably gonna be sometime this year or early next year. And on top of that, they also announced Tuaru Anbu no Item, which is a spin-off of Railgun, for the other faction Item, which
God, I forgot.
which I all I remember is the cute girl, the cute blonde girl in it. So I'm looking forward to that.
Like, what are they?
So,
Which team are they going up next? Sock.
oh god, yeah. Now I'm getting memories from the jokes I used to make about the podcast. It's Item, no. It's Jewel, no. It's Science,
It's not Science.
It's all. It's Chair.
No, it's Bomb.
So yeah, it's getting kind of ridiculous. It just feels like I haven't heard about Index in forever, and now we're getting flooded with Index, which is I'm not hating on it. I like the series, if only just because I like to make fun of it.
Yes,
so much.
it is very fun to shit on, for sure.
It is. It's not so bad that it's like I hate this or whatever. Like, it's entertaining enough to watch, but it's not good enough to be like, oh, this is a show I gotta take seriously. It's just a show to like, it's popcorn.
Yes,
you know, it's popcorn.
Yes,
show.
it's a bunch of people saying a lot of bullshit with science.
Yeah, it's super fun to watch. Exactly. So maybe we'll cover it on the podcast if it's a slow season or something.
Sure.
We'll see.
All right. Well, now that we're done with the news, it's time for our weekly reviews. Even though weekly, it's been like 2 weeks, but weekly review. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're doubling up episodes this week. So I'm trying to power through, and let's get it started with we're starting off with Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 6 and 7. You know,
I forgot what happened in 6.
Yeah,
it was the big fight
where he killed all the goblins and makes all the
What a shock! I didn't see that coming.
As per usual, the animation is super cool, but incredibly bloody.
Yeah, I did like it though. I loved like the little scenes where it was just like killing one attack and he kills like 20 orcs or whatever, and just like blood everywhere.
Yeah, very much that. Incredibly bloody. Yo, first of all, the head orc, he was such a dick. He was like, why when the other hunter's about to help, he's like just blinds them and makes them throw up, like, and gives them fever, like.
Yeah, like maybe help. No interference. Get out of here.
I'm like, damn, like they're not gonna do much.
Yeah, they were probably gonna die if they jumped in. Honestly.
Shit. Oh my god, that was crazy.
I'm so happy we're not doing this whole like I gotta hide my identity thing. I was getting kind of tired of that whole shtick.
Yeah, well. Yeah, basically everyone knows at this point. In episode 7, everyone knows, to the point where he's on TV, revealed as the new S ranker. I love how immediately right out the gate, the 2 guild leaders who are vying for him, they both are like, "Oh, he's stronger than both of us." Like, like we didn't even get to that point yet. Like. Or at least, what am I trying to say? I didn't think we'd get to that point so quickly. Like, it's halfway through season 2, and he's already like one of the strongest characters.
That's one complaint I do have. I wish they would at least entertain like stakes in the show. Like, at least like, I don't know, like make him. It would be impressive enough if he was on their level, you know, like if they were just like, well, we can't tell who's stronger. He's really strong.
But immediately.
Don't make them like oh, he can kill these S rank hunters. He's way more powerful than them,
Yeah.
actually. Like, ugh.
Mm-mm-mm.
I wouldn't have mind seeing him fight an S rank hunter to see who wins.
Well, doesn't matter anymore because
Yeah, now they're never gonna fight him because they're like, oh fuck, we'll lose.
exactly. Like,
Because now I feel like S rank hunters ain't shit because they wouldn't have been able to clear that orc.
well, we don't know that because we've never seen an S rank. Ironically, they all keep saying that they're like weaker than him. Which, by the way, I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm pretty sure he is, but we've never seen them fight because they almost never. It's always A rankers. We've never seen an S ranker fight except for the fire dude, and that wasn't firing. He literally used fire magic so powerful that they had to, like, his own Vanguard had to block his own fire, or else it's gonna kill everybody. So they're not weak. Like, if you,
I know, but they're gonna be infinitely weaker than
eventually,
Tensei, so
eventually,
it kind of
yeah,
like ruins
eventually
some of
they
the mystique of it.
will. But he's probably like slightly stronger than them.
Yeah, slightly stronger for now, and he's gonna clear the 25 floors he has left and suddenly become
Yeah.
God.
I was laughing when why do I keep calling her Miss Smelly Cha? She doesn't stink. I just call her Smelly Cha because
She smells people.
But why did Smelly Cha go in there with like a pickaxe and thinking she was gonna do something?
I feel bad because I feel like she was supposed to be relevant. Like, didn't they hype her up too? Like, oh, she's also really
also
strong.
that's right. Yep. But they do that thing that they do. It's like, I don't know, and that's the thing I hate about shonens. It's always giving at the end of the day. It's always giving at the end of the day. She's strong for a girl. It always gives like most shonen. Like it's giving Azusa from whatchamacallit, Sword Art.
Yeah, although she was really strong in the first arc, and then she became part of the harem and lost all her powers. Like
exactly, which is gonna happen to Cha. That's one of the reasons why I liked. Well, one of the reasons I like Fairy Tail. Even though I feel like they sometimes do it too, but they don't do it as much.
Yeah,
and that's why I like. Well.
Fire Force too. Fire Force is good with making girls powerful.
Which ones?
Aren't most of the villains or that? I feel like most of the villains are girls. Wasn't there that one girl in second season? Which, by the way, Fire Force season 3 coming out next month, I think, or next season.
Yes, I can't wait to hear that one sound effect 50 times.
Fuck, what's her name? There was a girl they were fighting over in the second season that was like super powerful, and then she became evil. And also one of the captains was a girl.
Yeah, but she got defeated by the main character, like episode.
And
1.
also the other girl that's in the squad, not Tamaki.
Yeah, clearly not Tamaki.
The muscular one.
Yeah, she's also good. Yeah, they made too many.
Listen, compared to most other shonen, I'll give them
like
a little
barely
bit
any. But okay. Meanwhile, I was gonna say this anime I don't love per se. I like it's fine. It's a fine anime. Black Clover, one of the strongest characters. Like, yeah, she's like this flaming lesbian. No pun intended. She literally like fires her special ability, and she's like regarded as like one of the strongest magicians. Like, not in some way like, oh, she's strong like a girl. Like, no, she like kind of she kind of just fights everybody. doesn't give a fuck. Love her. Shout out to her. I forget what her name is. Something with the M. Love her. But yeah. Oh, I love how like at the end of the episode we're thinking we're gonna see a fight scene when homeboy just gives the orc dude, the orc king that jewel, and then the orc king just obliterates the boss.
Yeah, Exodia, obliterate.
He's like, I should be careful how I use this power. Yeah, no shit.
Mm-hmm.
I feel.
I will say I started playing Baldur's Gate again, and I started using mods for it and stuff. And they have a solo leveling class.
Oh my god!
And I'm like, what is that? That has to be like the most open. When I get to level 2 and I just kill everybody in the game with one button.
Is it bad that when I play Baldur's Gate, I want that to be my first playthrough? I want the power cape. I don't care. Leveling class. Yeah, I can do it in anime. Yeah. I want to do it in the game.
I picked a class. See, that's a problem. I should have just picked an OP class. I was like, let me make an OP class, and then I made the game super hard. Like I upped the difficulty a lot. And then I picked a class. I was like, "Oh, this is a kind of OP class. I don't want to be too OP." And now I'm getting my ass kicked in the first.
What's an OP class in Baldur's Gate?
Like a base class or like a modded class?
Yes. Well,
in the base game, the strongest class is probably open hand monk.
Okay.
And
yeah, monk seem pretty strong.
Modded classes, you can get like anything.
Gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
I'm a vampire nymph, by the way.
Vampire what?
Vampire nymph blood mage.
Yeah, that sounds like it could have some restrictions.
Yeah, there's a lot of restrictions I did not foresee.
Well, I'm sure you're gonna. You got this. You're gonna beat up them monsters. I don't know. There's a lot of monsters in that. I was trying to pick one particular enemy, and it's like you kind of just fight everything.
Yeah, it's a good range. But yeah, go for the Jinwoo class.
But yeah, speaking of which, do I have anything more to say? Oh yeah, they introduced this new character that we don't really care about.
Did they?
Huh? Exactly. Exactly. No, wait, I think he's like Minsung, the actor turned hunter.
Oh fuck! Yeah, right. I really don't care about him. He was such a joke that I just erased him from my mind.
Oh, also the bugs are back on the Bug Island, so right. People keep referring it to as like something as like that ant arc for that, and I'm just like, first of all, don't you ever disrespect Hunter x Hunter like that again. Hunter x Hunter is the only one with the ant arc, even though it's called the Chimera Ant arc. Which is one of the best arcs I've ever seen in anime history. Potentially my favorite shonen arc. That's because I think Hunter x Hunter is like the superior shonen anime compared to most shonen anime. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
I'm not opening that Pandora's box.
I'm looking forward to it. Listen, you've never watched this. You can't say I'm wrong, and it's not like
I'm not saying.
It's not like it's not like this is not like the debate of the what was that the class fight arc that you hate so much. Class fight, like when different classes fight each other for like a whole arc, and you like hated it.
Oh, yes, and My Hero. Yes.
Yeah, that soul leveling gave what it normally gives. ...
Yep. Expected.
Alright, up next we have Apothecary Diaries Season 2, Episode 5. And 6.
Finally, it built up to something.
I'm not gonna lie, did not care about Episode 5.
I forgot what happened in Episode 5.
Exactly. Basically, it was like the whole envoy thing where they were like trying to recreate the picture. I mean, eventually they kind of gave some context as to why they would want to do that, because the envoys are like basically trying to fuck on the emperor and his brother.
Oh yeah,
So I'm like, okay, well,
right.
thank you for giving a reason. Because before I thought y'all just were trying to just do this to be like, yeah, we're the country that can do that, and that's not as interesting to me.
Yeah.
But they win with the power of beautiful men, i.e., Jinshi. And yeah, he just dances in makeup, and the girls are like, "Oh my god, we can't compete with a beautiful boy wearing makeup." Fuck. I love how they were so poised, and the moment they pulled that stunt, she just goes out there and just starts talking to her in like a foreign language.
Like
Right. Meanwhile, she's apparently in perfect Chinese, walking up to the emperor and being like, "Yes, vous couchez avec moi ce soir," like essentially. For those who don't know what that means, I think I just said it in France, like in French, like, "Will you sleep with me tonight?" Hey,
Oh, is
yeah.
that what that means? I just know it from the song.
Yeah, I think that's what it translates to loosely. People who know French, if I'm wrong, let me know. But yeah. But yeah, they were trying to get with the king. It didn't work, I guess. I love how like the one girl there's like I love how there's like this one girl who's just like so brazen and forward to the point where she like could be getting herself into trouble, and then the other cousin who's like, "Girl, let's not do too much. We don't want to die in China. We don't want to die so young."
Relatable. There's always that one crazy one.
But yeah, I walked up to Emperor and being like, "Hey, where's you and your brother at? Let's chill." Like I'm like,
we trying to fuck tonight, or what? We just
or
gonna watch the
right,
show.
like, what's a given? Trying to put an emperor inside me, like. I heard you don't got any boys.
I would have went for one of them. I'm sorry. I was the emperor. Just saying.
You know, first of all, I I don't believe you.
What?
You
Why?
don't, because you already game you're already going back and forth between like three consorts. So first of all, don't believe you. Not only that, between those three, you would definitely favor one of them, just like the Emperor would, and therefore not be interested in the envoys. I'm almost positive that you would be just like the Emperor.
Eh, I mean, I'll take that as a compliment.
That I mean, it's not an insult. It's just a statement. um, and two, like during Black History Month, really, that's crazy.
Well, what's
You
do with
prefer
Black
you take the
History
white
Month?
woman over your own consorts is crazy, but okay.
I'm sorry. I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals lately, and the white blondes are taking
I
over.
can't refute that, and they both and their bodies are real bad. Ooh, their bodies are tea. Marvel said, "We're giving you ass and titties."
we know, yeah, we know how to do one thing right, and we're gonna do it.
Yep.
God damn it!
I still think they can make Captain America's ass a little bit bigger, just a wee bit.
I think they did, and one of his skins has a bigger ass or
Oh,
something.
that's insane how you know that, but I will.
I'm on Marvel Rivals Twitter. What can I say?
Well, if I, yeah, you know that makes sense. Say less. Never mind. But yeah. Let's see what else happened. But yeah, and then they go out this way to explain how like as a woman you can't make medicine, which I know is going to come back. That's a,
Oh yeah, that's
that
like the biggest
yeah.
red
That
flag.
once the moment they said that, I was like, oh shit. Um, now episode 6, girl.
Yeah, that was wild.
Oh
This is what I was waiting
yes,
for.
yes, and we was gonna get it. I knew he was gonna get it. Um, so Mao Mao, and shout out to episodes 5 and 6 having some continuity.
Mm-hmm.
Like that kind of helped, kind of bridge these 2 episodes together for me. Even though it's not by much, they don't edge it by much. It's like right at the end with like the old lady in the clinic. That's the thing that kind of bridged the two,
Yeah, links them
because
together.
she was like, "Hey, help this. Sorry, I was a bitch to you yesterday. Can you help my friend?" And Mama was like, "Sure." And oh my god! And once again, the red flag where what was her name, Lishua or Linghua? I think her name was Linghua. One of the
Mm-hmm.
attendants for one of the consorts. The moment she heard that, she's like, "Bitch, are you like?" She's like, "Bitch, are you crazy? Asking her to do this?" Because I guess they know the consequences.
The
Yeah,
rules. Mm.
especially for her to like make such a fuss about it. Which is sweet because, like, on the other hand, that's like, aw, she's like, that's like that's love. You know, she
Yeah, she
cares.
cares.
Let's see. But yeah, then we finally get to loop things around. Which I guess would wrap up this whole caravan arc. Which I like that. I like that a lot. Um, what was I gonna say? Something something. Oh, apparently Savior. Shout out to Savior. And I have to go back and watch it, but apparently there was a part. I'm assuming it's when they refer to her being kidnapped and sold here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, where they're like, oh, there's like attention to detail from like season 1, and I'm pretty sure there's like something in season 1 that like, or season not even season 1, sorry, season 1 and episode 1, that ties back into this episode. I forget what it is. I don't know if you noticed it. If not, I'll have to.
I don't remember specifically. I know they reference a lot of stuff that happened in the very first arc with
Mm-hmm.
like that's why I
Yeah.
liked how this episode tied back to the very
Yep.
first arc, because they never really solved that answer of who tried to even abort the baby to
Yep.
begin with. So everything tied back to
Yep.
that.
All of it. All of it. All of it. And then like the perfumes, it was her. Like it was like, damn. Even down to the choice in the attendance.
Mm-hmm. It was all
Right.
me.
The flowers. Even the flower. I thought even the flowers are trying to abort the baby. That's crazy.
Everyone around me is an enemy.
Right. Except for my attendants, they're just dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Also, shout out to Lihua for just slapping that bitch. Okay.
Yo, when she was like, "Oh, I
No,
slapped her," that
like
must
right.
punch this
She's
bitch.
like,
Do I need to lay
she's
her
like,
out?
I'll beat this.
She
She's like, you're
let
right.
me
She's like, I
know.
can beat this bitch. Like, no problem. We can do that. Anything to get her out of here. I'm beating her
Mm-hmm.
horribly so she doesn't die. um. So yeah, she would. It was so funny. It's like I'm hurting you because, and I feel like knowing her, it's partially because like I'm also mad at you. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of you, but also this is gonna save your life.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, she didn't get her executed. Which, by the way, that's like the most lenient punishment ever. Oh, you're banished. You technically killed the emperor's child. Like, you killed a prince.
Yeah, but yeah. Well, we didn't. Oh, right, right, because the baby was born and then it died. Oh
Mm-hmm.
shit, I forgot she actually gave birth. Damn.
Yeah. And it was part of a conspiracy to perpetually kill the, like, oh, you get another baby, I'll just kill
Yeah,
that one.
no shade, no shade. She would have to die. I'm like, you killed my baby. Yeah.
Yeah, when they're like, oh, she's banished, I'm like,
I'm
what? No, that's
I'm actually beating her ass, and then you can execute her.
yeah. The death sentence would be leave me 5 minutes alone in the room with her.
Period. Well, she's actually pregnant again, so maybe not.
Well,
Maybe
yeah.
not. Maybe leave her in a room with her and like three other attendants who are down for that life.
Yes.
What? Yes, all four of us in a room together. You just, even though it's ancient Japan, you just hear "Nuck if you buck" in Chinese. Start playing.
Perfect.
All right. But yeah. This last episode, kind of, she ate. She did the thing. I was a fan.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Very good
Mhm.
episode.
Up next is 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You. This is one time where it's like actually good to cover both episodes at the same time.
Oh yeah, because it lined
Yeah,
up perfectly, and this is my episode of the week.
yeah. It yeah. Come on.
It's kind of hard not to.
uh,
Both episodes were
yeah.
great, and this might be my new favorite. I was up in the air deciding between who'd be my favorite of the girlfriends so far,
I
but I think Iku just
shot
kind of
skyrocketed.
stole the show.
Yeah, because it could have been one
Yeah.
thing if she was like, they could just thought that like I'm really earnest and I'm like super sporty and stuff. But then they
Mm,
tied in the masochism thing.
yes, it
Mwah.
fits
Like
so naturally.
honestly, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. I'm like yeah, I got it.
hmm
Mm-mm. Mhm.
So we are introduced to her in the what episode
Five, five.
5,
Yep.
and she
She's
is
trying to scout people to her team, and they make eye contact, they fall in love, and she's like, he's like, hey, do you want me and my gaggle of girls, aka your new sister wives, to play baseball so your team doesn't
I
fall
love how it
apart?
perfectly lined up too. As many
Yep.
players, like, oh, I need 9 players. What a coincidence! I have 9 girlfriends
8. Uh,
or 8, whatever. I don't know. I don't play
But
baseball.
do you know?
I play better
I
sports. I'm
play
sorry.
baseball, and I'm not even 100% sure, but yeah. Um, yeah, that shit was funny. Ugh. Oh, excuse me. Let me see. Let me see. Do. I'm just going through my notes of last week, and I could tell that I was enjoying our breakfast because these notes are kind of crazy. Um, let's see. Oh, everyone playing catch was pretty funny. That whole montage was hilarious.
Yes.
Uh, I don't know. Kurisu. Oh my god. Right, Kurisu was so fucking stupid. I actually love Kurisu. I love how like whenever there's like one character that maybe doesn't have enough screen time,
hmm
like when you think they don't have enough screen time, they do something that's just like, oh, you exist and you're actually hilarious. Like I think out of all of them right now, the one that could use more screen time, and this is like by very little. I would say maybe is Nano.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that. But she gets so much screen time every other time, so it's like it kind of works out.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not even by much. This show does a great job at like balancing all the characters.
Yeah, you'd be surprised by like. There's so many shows that like have like 4 characters and they struggle to juggle that well. This show has like so many girls and they all get a good amount of screen time.
Exactly. Like, I really thought it was gonna be like the main 2, and then like the other girls kind of come in randomly, but no, not at all. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah, Kurisu. When they putting on gloves, they're like, you just have 1 glove, not 2. But she's like, but it's cool. And then yeah, and then they're packing out a swing, and then they're like, Kurisu, you can't use 3 bats, and she's holding them like fucking Zoro from One Piece. Like, I'm just like, you win. You actually win. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yep. You won. You elevated yourself this episode. Your stock went up. Hahari being a menace, just being like the whole segment
hiding under the bed.
Hiding under the bed.
We're just what? Like, yeah, we just saw her under the bed. We're like, wait, what? Like, just casually. They don't even. They just show her under the bed, and then the scene just happens as if that we didn't just see that. Also, the way she swung that bat all night, I know that girl must have been funky. Just ripe. Ugh, gross. Ugh. Well, it seemed like she needed the practice because for some reason our opponents were a bunch of dino girls.
Yeah, Dino Girls. Like, what great character designs that are coming completely wasted because they're never in the show
ever. I'm like, why are they playing demons? And they're like, they're not demons, they're Dino Girls.
The one loli with like the gigantic green eyes.
Never again.
I'm gonna see that shit in my nightmares.
Oh my god.
And even like the side, so like in the very beginning where he's like, oh, I got these 3 girls, the 3 sisters to come help us out, and they had really cute design too, and they were like, no,
well, we can't,
we got sick.
Bonus question, who got sick first? Stupid. The old lady, when she's just like, play for me, and they're like, no, we don't want to, I'll treat you on a barbecue after. I wonder if that's all like an anime reference, something else.
I feel like this episode in particular, I feel like everything was a reference.
And I did not get half of them.
They referenced Shaolin Soccer, which was like a movie from 2000.
That was crazy. I was like, not fucking shit.
I remember that movie because I remember watching it with like the other weirdo Chinese like Kung Pao.
I've never watched it, but I knew it was a movie. I knew that existed.
Yeah,
I think I knew what it was, and I was like, I'm not gonna watch this because that sounds stupid.
It is very stupid, but it is stupid funny. At least like 12-year-old me found it very funny. I don't know if 33-year-old me would find it.
No,
probably not. But interesting reference to go with.
Also, how dare you use mental warfare on Shizuku? She made some mistakes, but she was doing her best. I literally
that was kind of fucked up.
Right? I was like, no, you made. And this is how far I've come along, because she was definitely like my least favorite right out the bat. Like I was like, I made it. I think I said it on the podcast, but
yeah, probably.
But literally, this episode when they did that to her, and then she started crying, and she spoke. She spoke.
Yeah,
she's apologizing with her voice. Like that, like I literally my heart, literally my heart. Yeah. How dare you?
You and the rest of the Rentaro family.
Yes, because they came back in the craziest way with a
That
Dragon
was
Ball Z reference.
insane. The level of reference. First off, they start playing like
Yes,
copyright distinct
like
head chala. It was literally a head chala, but like they like
yeah,
pitched it in different like at certain spots. Like, oh, we can't let it be
exactly.
copyright.
Oh my god, amazing.
They all have the little powerhouse. They all the animation quality too when they're going Super
Super
Saiyan 2
Saiyan,
in
and
the,
then you hear the
wide shot.
spark.
Yeah, sparking.
Oh my god, bro, that was so hilarious.
That was so out
That
of
was
nowhere.
and also
That was
great because like that's like one of the most appropriate references you could do at this point to for them because that's all that happened in Dragon Ball Z. They fight, they get their ass beat, they get angry, they turn Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan, yep.
Exactly what's happening now.
Appropriately used.
Oh my god.
And then we got the Iku scene, which was great as well, with her trauma of which, by the way, that's on them. Listen, I hit a home run. You got to move out the way. You can't just be standing there waiting for balls to hit you in the face.
Yeah, the way I would have felt bad about that for all of one day and would have immediately next day forgot that even happened. Because bitch, what did you want me to do? It's not like I tried to hit you in the face.
You were standing there and you didn't look up.
Period. Like bitch, I still got a home run. So, like I'm so sorry you got hurt. And like if I could switch in the if I could trade the home run for your safety, I would. Because I don't want you to bleed. That's crazy. But the problem is I can't go back in time. So what do you want me to do about that? I don't know, I'm just saying. I 100% would have gotten over it. By like literally I've been sad and then right after the game my dad would be like, "You want McDonald's?" And then immediately happy for us.
Yeah, basically. It was still nice of Renfro to be like, "I'll catch it."
Yes, that was cute. That was very sweet. That was a very sweet catch scene. God, this anime is so good at romance.
They both lost all their
and of course, Santoro's still a gentleman. He's like, "Oh my god, no, you're in your underwear." Also, the person who subbed the episode based hilarious translations. Like when Hahari scored, it said "tits a miracle." Like, come on.
They have fun.
Oh my god! Yeah. I thank you. You're doing the Lord's work. Very, very like good subbing is rare these days. So thank you.
We appreciate you.
All right. I think it's time to move on to Akuyaku Reijou Tensei Oji-san episodes. Where is it? I have it. Oh, episode 5 and 6. It seems like we are getting more and more involved with the magic system in very interesting ways. How do you feel about that, Oni? Answer while I go find my chapstick. I need it.
I think it's interesting that they're developing the magic system, and I like that there's like this secondary player agency that the daughter and mom have over the game, where it's like, oh, we can control the dragon that you have. I just don't know where this is all gonna tie into a plot, you know? Like what there really isn't a plot. This is very slice of lifey, so I don't know why we're developing a magic system.
I agree.
Like, is there a threat of something happening where they're gonna need magic?
Yeah, I kind of agree. Like, I mean, I think for them, it's all about getting all these skills so that we can get the happy ending. So like that's how the story ends with him waking up from the coma. I'm almost positive,
Yeah.
which normally doesn't
Yeah.
happen. Which I like isekai. I like that's one of the reasons why I like this isekai. Like the end goal is that he's not just stuck in the world forever. Like he's reincarnated with his family, and they all work together. Like that's a really cool layer to the show.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see. Yeah, it's also cool that we get to discover like later on. Excuse me. Like when there's something on like a menu that Grace can't explain, they later are just like, oh yeah, it was Homegirl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Speaking of references, thinking of Dragon Ball Z, do you remember the reference of the instead of a father son, it's a mother daughter Kamehameha reference?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, that
That
was
was
cute. There was a lot
cute.
of Dragon Ball Z references
Right.
this week.
That was super cute. Um Oh, also I love how Grace told them about being isekai'd and they're like, "Oh, wow. So you're a new person, but figuratively, not literally."
Yeah, they took it like
And I'm
figuratively.
just like, y'all kind of dumb. That didn't
Mm-hmm.
sound figurative at all. um, but yeah, also Grace is still trying to get other people together, and I'm just like, stop it, girl. Just give up. You should know when you've messed up already,
Yeah, you're too far down all their routes.
right? Like, homegirl looks like she'd rather die than be without you. Like she wouldn't even want to be with the prince.
Mm-hmm. She would drop a prince to be with you.
Exactly. Like like the end of episode 5 where she's trying to like be mean to Anna, and but Anna at that point she's too far gone. She's literally too horny for you. She's too horny for you, bro. Mm-mm. Um.
I forget if this was episode 5 or 6,
Mm-hmm.
probably 6, but the whole uh Mean Girls
Yeah.
thing where they are like talking shit to Anna, and then he shows up and it's like, oh, like, I'm sorry, my warning to you wasn't clear earlier, it's all my fault. I thought that was an interesting way of handling it.
Right.
Instead of him like talking down to them, he kind of like just made it about himself.
Yeah. Took the blame, but knowing that
Mm-hmm.
there's no way they would, be like, yes, it's your fault.
Yeah, exactly, because like his daughter said, if he had come out there and been like, you bitches didn't learn your lesson, they would have just, eventually come back for revenge.
Yeah. Especially and they do the thing where they wouldn't even go after Grace. They'd go after Anna.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though Anna did nothing.
And it's just here relaxing. Like, I just want to be friends
Right.
with Grace.
Like, and by friends I mean lesbian lovers.
And by my friends, I mean partners.
Right.
Literally, I mean, they're all fighting to be her assistant.
Dot dot dot. Yeah, you better work hard to be
Mm-hmm.
my assistant.
Oh, I did like the little scene where she has the wand in her fan
Yeah.
now, and then the other prince is like, wait, I get a wand in my book, and then when I open the book, and then summon the magic circle.
I'm like, they already do that in Black Clover, but go off, sis.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the moment when she addresses the clique and she has to write their names on the fan, and she like pauses,
Yeah.
like the music pauses, and then it resumes when she says their
Yeah.
names. Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shout out to Anna having a backbone, because
Yeah.
she was
That
like,
was interesting.
"Oh, did she say that? Let's all go to Grace."
Let's go ask her.
Right. I'm not afraid. but I had to hear it from her mouth, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Love that. Good episodes.
Yeah, it was. This is a like I said, it's a fun show. I just think that there needs to be something going on besides like there's hints of something going on in the
Right. We need to
background,
kind of
but we haven't
things.
actually
Yeah, things
got
need to
to it yet.
escalate. I agree.
Watch next episode be like a fucking dragon attacks the school.
Speaking of escalating, up next we have Ishura episodes 9 and whoa, what? Why did I say episode
6, 5, and
5
6?
and 6? Why did I say 9 and 10? I must have been crazy. Why did I say 10? What? 5 and
Make sure you're looking at season 2 and not season 1.
That'd be kind of sad if I watched season 1 of these episodes and didn't realize I'm watching season 1. But yeah, no. These are indeed the most recent episodes.
Yeah.
Excuse me. It's
God, I love all the characters in this show so much.
Yeah, I kind of love that. Even though the particle storm showed up, it was kind of just turned into like a 3-way fight.
Yeah.
They're still trying to kill each other, which I was like, that's insane.
Like Particle Storm is here, and he's like, I don't care, I want my blade.
Right.
Give me back my sword.
He's like, give back my sword, and I can kill the particle storm. And I was like, what?
And I love how they all came together. Like all the characters were relevant this episode. Even the clairvoyant had a big role.
Very big. Koro, he was the one who gave the coordinates to the big sexy giant, whose name I forget.
Which apologies to the giant. We were wrong. We were not familiar with your game. You can fuck these people up.
You sure can, because you sure did.
Yeah, that fucking particle storm was not surviving.
Not at all.
Not having a good time.
No.
He did not do much, actually. He just showed up and got fucked up. He got ignored and then
killed. Did not expect everyone to be so strong.
Yeah, we misjudged power levels.
The old lady in particular did not give a single fuck. She literally, the particle storm behind her, she's shooting at the other dude. This is the particle storm, can't kill her any second.
I went from not caring about the old lady to like loving her and the robot kid. Like they were my least favorite, and now they're because
they're so unhinged.
They're so fun.
She's so batshit crazy.
She's like so unhinged, and there's so many times where I was like, "Oh my god, she's just gonna die. She's just gonna die," and then she doesn't die, and then she continues to not give any fucks.
Yo, she literally was like, "No, I'm here for revenge because you killed my child. You have to die."
And
then she's up to Toroa, like, I don't care about you. This is my sword now. You can also get the one. Oh my god. Oh, also Toroa, I did not realize how huge he is.
Oh yeah, he's gigantic. Not as giant as the giant, but he's
pretty huge. Big. And then you see him in the scene where he saves what's his face? He saves Kuro. I thought that was that was very sweet when he checked up on him and stuff. I was like, you're
it's very interesting to see how compassionate he is.
He's still that,
like he's the nicest one.
He's still, despite the name he took on, he's still like that same. He's still the son of the original Torah.
He's still a softy. I liked, first off, the whole thing with Kuro's clairvoyance, and it's like, oh my god, I've been working as my clairvoyance. I can't see because it's actually the right thing for me to not see it. Was a really interesting twist. Also, that one dude I was like waiting
Not
behind the corner
very,
with the
very,
crossbow. Like, oh shit, did he see
very
me?
inconspicuous, bro.
Yeah, like wait, let me duck. Maybe if I like when you think this is fucking Assassin's Creed, you can just duck behind the wall again, and we could forget you were there.
That was so funny.
And I felt so bad until they were doing his whole like he's the blah blah blah, the clairvoyant, the leprechaun. I'm like, wait, he was a fucking leprechaun.
Yeah, that kind of gag. And I was like, not the luck of the Irish.
Not the leprechaun. Yeah.
That was crazy. And then how the homeboy was almost dying, thinking he was gonna get away, and the badass vampire bitch is like, "Hey, yo, she is so busted."
she
like,
she was great.
Said some things, and that motherfucker explode. She made him kill himself with his own ability.
Yeah,
that's insane.
And look, your girl from the very first episode that died in the storm came back. She was relevant again.
Oh, because that was her daughter, right?
Or something like that. She must have infected. She infected the girl, and then the particle storm killed the girl, and then that infected him. Because remember, the vampire infection spreads to the air.
Got you. Yeah.
So she infected the girl, and then the girl infected the particle storm.
Right.
And then she was like, kill yourself. Then she free-renned him.
She free-renned? Yo, she really did. Oh my god. That is hilarious. Ugh. So good. Yeah, I'm actually really fucking with this season. Because they're just putting things into motion like very quickly.
And it feels like it's a lot more interconnected than last season for some reason. Like they're all like the major characters that they keep introducing still like they manage to converge with each other a lot more often.
Even though I would say, well, no, there even in episode 6 there is some kind of connection because one of the spies gave Gilnez the blasting sword.
Yeah.
So that ties into the other story loosely, but ties in. Yeah, and then oh my god, this I kind of
what's the guy's name? In episode 6,
the dude who died or the dude who killed him.
The dude who killed him,
Ross Clay,
the fake hero.
That was insane.
Ross Clay. That was a journey. I went from being like fuck Ross Clay to being like, man, I love Ross Clay. I hope you.
Wait, you liked him because of it?
I like him.
Wow, you are such a scum. You're such a scum lord.
What? No, I like that he's self-aware that he's a cheating asshole and that he's weak and that he has to. Yeah.
It makes him it makes him a very interesting character, like very good, very well designed character.
And plus, he has the cute waifu, so I'm like, aw.
You mean the cute chanting waifus? The chanting waifus, the spellcasters?
No, I mean the girl in the hut.
Oh yeah, her.
That he gives the engagement.
Oh yeah, that was. Damn, now I am back to liking him. I like him a lot.
Exactly.
It's like I don't like him. I like that character. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Yeah, he's compelling. Like there's a lot of characters. Like almost every character in this show is like I would watch a show based on any of these characters. Like if they all got spin-offs, I would watch all of them.
If I was straight, I would say I would agree with the exception of the Giant. No, maybe with the Giant.
You wouldn't watch the Giant spin-off?
No, I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know.
I would definitely watch Tora's spin-off. That'd be
You're right. No, because with the Giant, they're gonna do something crazy. Never mind, I take it back. It's gonna be. I feel
it's gonna be like shooting down.
Right, it's gonna be boring for like the first half.
like half,
What's
yeah,
less
half the
than
season's
that?
gonna be like slice of life bullshit.
Him, literally just him
The
playing with
last half,
kids.
after everyone drops it, it gets unhinged. What, you dropped in episode 6? That's right, when there's fucking aliens
Yeah, and then the
invade.
aliens kill some of the village people, and then he just spends the rest of the
Mhm.
season just killing them.
That's when the other giants show up and they get into a melee fight with each other.
He throws down the giant ass bow and just punches them.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, the whole thing with it was so kind of sad that Gilnis was betrayed by Ramzo. I was like, dang, you didn't stand a chance.
Yeah. That was a fake out too, because I'm like, oh, Gilnis he might be important. Let me see. And then he's like, no, he was just the
yeah, like once he got
victim.
killed, I was like hardly surprised that Ramzo betrayed him. I was like, you seem like someone who would do that.
Yeah, you look like the most untrustworthy
Like
person in the show.
But yeah, no, this is good. This is a good episodes, good weeks for ever.
I feel like this show is really underrated. I feel like no one watches it,
like
but it's pretty good.
If there was ever a show, like this is a good shonen. This is, I think, is like a good shonen.
Yeah, this is a good shonen.
It's not. Yeah. It's complex enough for shonen. But like it just has just enough like complexity, but generally just a lot of action and just a lot overpowered characters. But I like that it feels like they're almost equally, like they're all broken in their own ways. Yes, some more broken than others, but all broken nonetheless.
Yeah. I kind of like the concept too, where it's just a bunch of broken characters are broken in very unique ways, facing each other,
or just intermingling, like, just going in and out. We almost have like the whole cast at this point. I think we are missing like 3 or 4.
There's one girl on the cover of the art I'm looking
at. On the red.
I see her show up.
Oh yeah. Ooh, she's cute. She's cute.
I like her design.
Yeah, looking forward to it. All right, up next we have. Is this last but not least?
No. Nope, we have one more after this.
No, I mean the next one. Is that the last one?
No, after after that, there's one more.
I don't know why I can't find it. Okay, this next.
It's ReZero.
Oh. Well, next up is Momentary Lily. I totally forgot. I was like, I'm forgetting something.
We're back to 7. We've been at 6 this whole time. It's wild.
7 what?
Episodes of the podcast. 7 shows.
You are right. See what's happening here. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, episode 6. I'm just like, if you're not straight, this episode's not for you. Just skip it.
That's why I was laughing when you were mentioning it the other week, where you were like, man, episode 6 is gonna be a serious episode. It's gonna be important. And I'm like, oh, you think that?
Yep. Meanwhile, it was the most useless episode ever.
It was the good old beach episode, or in this case, pool.
It was so insanely edgy.
Yeah, this was insane. They put their budget in all the unnecessary movements the girls are making.
Ass and titties. Jesus.
The camera angles when girl was planking, and it's like, we need an angle like right up her crotch, looking between her dangling boobs.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how I feel about it. Only because this anime is not like in that frame, so I'm just like, it felt so.
It was a little jarring.
I wasn't a fan at all.
I will say I enjoyed it, but that's understandable why you did not and why other people wouldn't. That was an episode for the Gooners.
Please stop! Oh my god, stop that! Just say y'all horny.
Yeah. That was the fan service episode. We got it off our chests. We're happy now. Unfortunately, Lily couldn't join us. Yuri couldn't join us for the fan service episode.
They said, here's a pic of what she would have looked like if she was alive. The end. The end. But episode 7 is where's what I wanted episode 6 to be.
Yeah, that was the important episode.
Yes. I knew it was gonna be a good one because no shade, they cooked before the action started. So I was like, yes.
Yeah, that was the giveaway. When they started cooking, I'm like, oh shit, someone's gonna die. It was like 2 minutes in, they're cooking. I'm like, oh fuck, they're cooking because they're not gonna make it through the end of the episode. Somebody's dying. Last time they cooked early, we lost a character.
Oh my god. Also, Hina scared me. I guess she was using too much of her ability like heavily.
Yeah. And that's why I thought she was gonna die. Because I'm like, oh no. She got a lot of spotlight the last few episodes too. This is the perfect time to kill her.
Like, I was thinking her to start coughing up blood.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God that didn't happen. It was. I would have liked if the action was like a little bit longer, but it was still nice. Mm-hmm. It was pretty.
Yeah, and it was mostly about the reconnecting with their families and the refugees and all that, surviving humans.
Except, I'm like confused. I'm like, yo, are we gonna talk about the fact that Hina is like, hey guys, you're alive, I guess. Yo. No emotion.
Hina's having a weird reaction.
Like, she does not really like her family like that.
No. Very contrastive.
Yeah, Erica, right.
Like, I'm never leaving you guys. Right, I love
Erica you. Is like losing her shit, rightfully so. Hina's.
I like Suzanka's. She just meets up with her friends and like, oh my god.
That was funny. she was cute for that. But yeah, like I didn't expect Hina to be super like hugging her family. Cause that's like not her style. But dude, that cold is insane.
She wasn't even like, there was a shot where she was like on the other side of the pillar while her mother was like talking, like, we missed you so much. And she was like,
yeah.
And she's like not even looking at her.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, got it. You do not like your mother. Oof. Yikes. You get a new character, which I think someone like
she's interesting.
Yeah. I was like, I feel like she's low key right up your alley.
Very tsundere.
Miss Citro. We finally meet Citro. I don't know what her real name is.
Me too. I'm just gonna call her Citro.
And she's in her incredibly tsun way, like she's heavy on the tsun.
The one part where Renge is like, wow, you really are a nice person.
I'm not nice, bitch.
I'm not fucking nice.
Call me nice.
I'll kill you. But thank you for saying it.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was funny. Oh yeah, she might have a sister.
Yeah,
she might have a sister because someone with the same last name apparently is the other internet user or social media user by the name of Belle. It is it's Renge's sister. That is cool. Also, Renge, I think she's like, I think ever since, I think she like absorbed, by absorbing Yuri's power, she kind of absorbed her crystal thingy, and it's having like very jarring effects. Like she's in places that Yuri is, as if like, why is she seeing Yuri's memories?
Yeah.
So that probably is like the reason why all this stuff is happening. At first we thought because they knew each other, but then when people in in the live watch were saying stuff like that, I was like, but why wouldn't Yuri remember her? Excuse me. So yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah, there's a bit of a mystery there. I have a feeling that Renge is gonna die at some point, but
yeah. Also, Erica is so like, is she like Olympic level fitness? Like,
she must be.
like
She was planking for 10
Jesus,
minutes on the other episode.
and she wasn't even that tired.
Mm-hmm.
Which I do like that they lean into. I like that they give her some, uh, they give her some dimension in her character, in the fact that, and she's not just like, hi, I'm the One-sama character, because they did that. That was like her only identity. She had nothing else to really identify her besides One-san, big
Yeah.
tit. So yeah, it's cool that they're leaning into like other facets of her. I enjoy that a lot. But yeah, I would say out of unfortunately, out of all the shows this week, I would say Momentary Lily probably was the weakest one, just because of episode 6.
I won't say that because I enjoyed episode 6, but I get where you're coming from.
Episode 7, like, but it was fine. It was just a lot of hype happening in the other anime.
Yeah.
All right. That being said, it's time to go back to ReZero season 3, episode 8 and 9. All right.
Yes. Also, very strong episodes. They did not leave us hanging. They were like, we're back, immediately going into the
we're
action.
back, and Priscilla being naked and Priscilla being gay. Being gay with the bard.
Priscilla and the Loli are the new.
Oh my god! Like who's eating out who at this point? Like, that's the main. That's the real mystery of this show.
You came for Amelia and Subaru, and you're leaving
Priscilla.
with Priscilla and what's her name?
Liliana.
Yeah.
It's so funny how I keep forgetting her name. I'm like, bitch, what is your name? Yeah, it is Liliana. Yay, I remembered it for once. But yeah, let's see what's happening. Oh, this is the beginning of the Let's Humiliate Regulus arc.
I kind of feel
don't you dare!
bad.
Don't you fucking dare! This dude is a bitch ass psychopath.
I don't feel bad for him. I feel bad because I just like he's such a non-threat. He's so goofy and dumb, but not in a fun way like the other.
No, he's almost pathetic. Like, he's pathetic.
Yeah, he's pathetic. It's very fitting that Subaru's facing him because they're both kind of pathetic in my opinion. But that's basic bitch behavior. They would be
Subaru has gotten so much cooler. You're such a Subaru hater. Oh my god.
They would be fighting over Amelia. Makes sense.
Wow, that's insane. What did Amelia do to you? You hate her so. You're hate. Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, I will admit I am a Subaru hater. Amelia has gotten
hello. She has been eating this whole arc. I will not let you act like she has not been that bitch.
I will not.
Literally, in the middle of him talking, she just shoots ice at his face. Literally, immediately tries to stab him in the heart, dick, and head. Amelia is about that life.
She was good.
She didn't do any damage, but the intent. You see the intention.
Yeah, she intended to. She intended to do a lot of damage.
Giant ice pillar of death just crushing him like. Mad respect for Amelia. And then she's still talking smack. she's talking smack about him the whole time. She said, "Oh, she's like going in on everything. Like it really, she really was giving Kendrick. She was giving Kendrick Lamar.
All right. Now we're giving her too much credit.
No, I'm saying in terms of the level of hate.
Yeah,
The level of
you know,
hate was
she was
Kendrick was giving Kendrick Lamar. She literally was like, "Oh, let me list all the things I don't like about you. Oh, it's because I hate you. That's what it is. I hate you."
Yeah.
Like, girl.
She literally never knew anyone. She never hated anyone else before. This is like her first time saying she hates
Like
somebody.
fully her first time being like, "Oh, I actually hate everything about you. Like you're actually the worst." Like you are the first person to inspire this feeling within me. Mm-mm. Like I live for it. I feel like she's not even trying to be that like hateful. It's like natural. It's natural for her, like breathing.
Let the hate flow through
Mm-hmm.
you.
Yeah, old boy from Star Wars. He's been working on Emilia between season 2 and 3.
Yeah. So yeah, Regulus is
Mm.
god awful. I don't like him. I don't like him as a villain. I don't like him as a character. I want him to die already. I don't care who kills him. And honestly, Subaru looks way better standing next to him because he's just such an annoying, shitty.
I am kind of like it'd be really cool if you died like next episode.
Yeah, please don't drag it out. Just kill him. Subaru knows his weakness or whatever.
Right.
Just kill him.
I feel like it's gonna be 2 episodes minimum though.
Yeah. Is this a 12 episode thing?
Probably is.
Probably, yeah.
See. Oh yeah. I don't know what happened to Garfield. I'm just like, is he just dead forever?
Nah, yeah. I'm sure he'll be back.
Also, I love how my
Did Reinhardt ever fall out, like come back from space, or
he's
is he
still flying in
space?
Yeah.
Okay. He might be dead.
I know. You know he's getting a new blessing that's gonna keep him alive.
Yeah, he'll be like, I got a blessing that lets me breathe in space,
and just ignore the negative temperature that would literally freeze humans instantly. Oh, Gluttony hates merchants. What's up with that?
Yeah, irrational merchant.
Yeah, didn't like that. Like, whoa, leave Otto alone. What did Otto do to you?
I feel like that's what happens every time they run into a villain. They have like one personality trait or profession or quirk or something that the villain just hates. Like, wait, you're a blah blah blah. I hate blah 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 blah.
Save me stronger.
Is that you have silver hair? I hate silver hair.
Literally that. Or I love I love
what's
silver
her face?
hair.
And yeah, Regulus, I love silver hair. Other chick with the bandages. Oh, I hate this Amelia bitch. I'm gonna kill her first.
By the way, I have no idea what like his weakness is. I'm assuming they're gonna like go into more detail next week.
Oh like, yeah, I assume so.
His body is like, what the fuck does that even mean? What does that mean, ReZero?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how that translates to the rest of his powers, but you know, like I guess that he stopped his heart or something. So it's like okay.
But okay, you'll explain next week.
I don't know how that works in your favor.
Also, shout out to my friend Kurt Xavier, who another streaming friend of mine. He told me when I watched the episode with him, he told me with the utmost confidence, "Oh, well, maybe Felix will fight back. He's a knight." Girl. Lust came in and said, Lust came in, let Felix stab her, and said, "Bitch, fuck out of here," and just smack the shit and choke her.
Take this emotional trauma. Blah.
Yep. About to.
All right, you know what? I'll give Amelia credit for one thing. The ice skating part was really cool.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I mean, the rest of it was all great. Cool. Sorry.
That was all cool, but I'm giving Amelia credit for the ice skating.
Don't get a slight hater, but okay.
I'm warming up. I'm warming up to her.
Well, we are looking forward to what new great things Amelia's gonna do to just drag Regulus next week.
hopefully drag him to hell.
Amen. And with that being said, we are at the end of our show. So, Oni, please take us away.
Guys, if you enjoyed this week's episode of Waifu Podcast, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to catch every episode as it goes up every week. If you haven't already, do follow us over on Twitter, follow us on Twitch, and join the party on our Discord, all linked in the channel description below. And if you'd like, you can even join us for our weekly live watches where we're watching ReZero and Solo Leveling with our patrons. So if you'd like to do that, you know where to go. And Drew, do you have anything you'd like to add?
If you were in a relationship, I hope you had a wonderful Valentine's Day. And if you are single, I want you to remember that Valentine's Day is a bullshit holiday that didn't really mean anything except you can get candy half off because it's ran by capitalism, like most things.
Yep, Valentine's Day is the most
didn't like it.
holiday, so
didn't care for it in a relationship. Didn't care for it when I wasn't in one.
Down with Valentine's Day. And on that note, this has been Soroni, and we'll catch y'all later.
Bye.
Later.